Hiya, I'm in the city of Derry, or Londonderry, whatever your pleasure, and it's near the end of the day and I wanted a cup of coffee, and I went into this coffee shop here and discovered not only is it a coffee shop, but it's a place full of surprises. The first thing you notice is that the cafe has the most intriguing menu, overseen by this man, Justin.
Seitan itself can be traced back 6,000 years ago. So it's made using pure vital wheat gluten, organic chickpea flour, nutritional yeast for B12 vitamin, a whole host of other things that I put in for my flavours, with onions. And this would be dressed with a miso teriyaki dressing, and then a homemade gomasio.
What did you do before you did cooking?
I was a graphic designer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So,
and why did you make the move?
I worked in the hospitality industry from the age of 16, picking up glasses and bottles from bars and waiting on tables, bussing tables, all that type of stuff. And the whole time I thought to myself, I want to do something different. So I chased this dream. Graphic designer sounded fancy, sounded nice, only to realise that my passion was always in food.
Okay.
What I was doing when I was 16 is what I should have focused in 100% on. Food is where the passion is. This is my aduki bean bacon. This is made using organic buckwheat, organic aduki beans, liquid smoke, and people generally like it. That's the most popular selling sandwich that I have in here is the VLT, the vegan bacon, lettuce and tomato.
Yes. Hi, would you like tea or coffee?
That's good, you should be an air hostess.
And if you leave by the exits here.
Behind the counter of the cafe is Elaine. She brings me on a tour, not of the cafe, but behind the cafe, because the cafe is part of a setup called Bedlam.
Bedlam is the umbrella for all of the independent traders that are in here. So what happens is that we rent spaces out to something that's a bit different and something that's a bit off the, it's a little left of centre, and also local. This is Robbie's little treasure chest.
Okay.
And Robbie does an eclectic mix of a bit of vintage and retro. My father was an antiques dealer, so it's kind of been in the family for a long, long time, that love of history, and especially of local things, of things that have been used before. I love practical things. I love things that, somebody has had in their hands. Wasn't in the cabinet kept for good. It was used.
Right.
And finding out who used it and how they used it.
And did anyone ever say to him, this is all trash, you're hanging on to other people's rubbish?
Loads of people, and especially after the war, a lot of things were thrown away because we were quite poor, especially here in Ireland, and it was that thing where new was better. Right. And we discarded a lot of our history, a lot of our things, because there was an embarrassment of having second-hand things. There was a status. So that makes these things rarer. This area here is Peter and Angie's. Peter does a lot of collectibles, a lot of quite manly things. Like pen knives and old fishing reels and things like that. And then Angie brings the feminine side to it with the crockery and the little teacups. This is Abba Zappa record shop. And the proprietor is Ben. And Ben is a mountain of knowledge on everything that is vinyl. And everything that is music. So I will let Ben talk for himself.
Even that thing of flicking through vinyl, people
have kind of lost that art. I see this as visual art. Going from a Bambi picture disc.
That's amazing.
To one of the best albums ever made. That's on clear vinyl.
And there was a thing about going to other people's houses and rooting through their record collection as well.
Yeah.
In the way that you wouldn't be allowed to go through their wardrobe or their fridge. I'm sure you wouldn't.
Well, that's what that person's about. You know, if you're looking at their record collection, you're finding out what makes them tick, you know, and what they're about. Since I came up here in 2013, and the first thing that struck me was little kids, maybe 13, 14, 15, wanted to have Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits on vinyl. What'll happen is, if you get Simon & Garfunkel LPs, they'll all sell really quickly. And then you've got Art Garfunkel LPs, and you've got Paul Simon LPs. And the only one that sells is Graceland.
Right.
So you're left with a lot of Paul Simon.
Why do you enjoy this? Or do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it, yes. Yeah.
What do you enjoy about it?
Rescuing things and cleaning them and looking after them and turn a profit on. It's treasure.
This is Gary's, this is my brother's area here. And Gary has the most amazing collection of everything from local antiques. I mean, he's things that have come from the siege, from the Easter Rising, crockery bottles from bars that were here way back in the day whenever you got your name printed on.
Yeah.
Most amazing collection of militaria. And it's great to see young people coming in here and really prizing the things.
Oh.
What's not so great is when they come in and they look at something and they go, oh my God, I've never seen one of them before, and something that you remember using.
Like what?
Like typewriters and telephones that you lift the receiver up and dial.
Bedlam and the Hidden City Cafe in Derry City.